Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at a video from the Constitution State, where he put up the body cam footage of Sean Long Island Audit's arrest. I'm not going to show all of that because we've already seen all of that, but I am going to show him being taken into jail and what happened while he was in jail. But before we start today's video, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. We're online a lot, and let's be real, there's a lot of shitty things online these days, and this is where today's sponsor, Aura, can come in and help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, protecting your personal data, monitoring your credit for you, has parental controls, VPN, antivirus, gives you 24-hour protection, and offers you a $1 million identity theft insurance policy. And why is Aura important to protect you? Well, we see a lot of things online that lead us to some websites that steal our data, then sell that stuff off to data brokers who can sell it and resell it, causing you to get spam calls, junk emails, and sign you up for things you didn't even want. But not only that, Aura puts an end to those pesky scam calls, the spam emails, and not only that, it can get your data removed from data brokering websites without you having to move a finger. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link in the description box and signing up at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR code. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code for your free 14-day trial, and don't leave your data unsecured. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial. It is a great way to keep your personal data safe. It's a great way to support the channel, and it helps me out a lot when you guys do. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't want that for you. He didn't even do anything. He didn't even do anything. He was just recording.
Yep, I guess why you're getting arrested as well, because you're both recording on his private property, initiating this, which caused a giant scene.
Because he spit in my face. Are you going to take him to jail?
We're going to deal with that after we deal with this.
I don't care, man. This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is the fact that you keep thinking you didn't break the law. Now, you trespassed onto Brian Fahey's property. There was clearly a private road sign there, which you knew you didn't have access to. You chose to go on it. Yes, later on in the body cam footage, it did reveal that there was a no trespassing sign that fell off of its post. But regardless of that no trespassing sign being there, it was still marked as a private road. Sean continues to say he had every right to go onto somebody's private road to go to their private residence to record them when they had an expectation of privacy on their property. This was all done because of Sean's vendetta against Sergeant Fahey. Now, if Sean didn't go onto Fahey's property and waited at the cul-de-sac, he would have been perfectly fine to do so. He could have played all the videos on his billboard truck and he wouldn't have been arrested. But the fact that he crossed the line by going onto his private property and refused to leave in a timely manner is why he was charged with trespassing. He was charged with breach of the peace due to the fact that he knew an incident would occur because he had the foresight to know from the past encounters with Fahey that it would happen. And the voyeurism is because he did not have permission to film on his property, even though he had an expectation of privacy.
Obviously, we're going to bring these at your property. Do you want us to lock up your truck and obviously make sure so nobody steals it?
Well, yeah. Can I turn off? Can I turn it off? You're not going to be able to turn it off. I'm not a... listen. All right. Sarge, can I turn off the truck?
How do you turn it off? Just the keys, or
there's something on the inside.
If you can give me instructions, we can shut it off for you.
It's actually okay. You got to go inside the truck from the front.
Like inside the back of the truck?
Right, from the front.
Yep. Something you can give me instructions on how to do. I'm not going to have you get back in a car just because now, obviously, if you're in custody, it's a flight risk. That's all. I don't think that you are, but it's how we operate. We don't let people into a car once they know what
We're going to bring these with you, so you have phones.
You're arresting me?
Yes, sir.
For exercising a First Amendment right.
Shenanigans.
Na.
Shenanigans.
Na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because it wasn't the fact that you were exercising constitutional right. It was the fact that you trespassed onto private property, like I just explained. It was the fact that you knew there was a high chance or a high risk of an incident occurring, which is why you were charged with breaching the peace. It's voyeurism because you did not have permission to film on his property. Now, Sean can argue all day long that he's a journalist, he's a member of the press, he's just exercising his constitutional rights. But even in Brandsburg v. Hayes, it states that the press are still subject to the same punishments and litigation that any member of the public would be it civil or criminal. He committed a crime. That's why he's being arrested. That's why he's facing the charges. Did Fahey have the right to spit on him? No, that's not right. That's, a lot of people would agree with that. He shouldn't have spit on him. But Sean shouldn't have gone onto his property. If Sean would have stayed at the end of the cul-de-sac, he would have been perfectly fine to exercise his constitutional rights. But once you go onto private property and you break the law, that's where your rights end.
That's your opinion. Unfortunately, the way that we're reading
And the man that spit in my face doesn't have that after this. Are your body cameras rolling?
Yes, sir.
They've been rolling the whole time?
Absolutely.
Even while you're talking to this individual?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's gonna take one.
You can bring my phone.
Yeah. What's your phone? Your phone's that one.
No. It's in the trunk? Yeah, can you grab it? We'll grab it in a second. I'll take it over the car. Where are you trying to go? Do you live down there? Yeah, you can go down. You ready to search him, Bill? I'm gonna do him again. Yeah. All right, hold on for a sec. Yeah.
You want me to stop this recording? I assume you do. Or you want
That's all him. I just work. That's all. I get paid to record. I don't get to make the stand anyway.
Alright. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm just asking.
That's up to him. You'd have to ask him.
Sean and the man, he's what, in custody. Get your ID on him in a minute.
Is this your phone? I still want to.
No, my phone's in there.
Roger, Sean and other
So Sean said he said to turn them off and give you guys the phones, and then he said to put these in the truck.
Yeah. Whatever he says.
Okay.
He's a. I just get paid to record.
Got it.
Alright.
I don't know.
I'm allowed to make a phone call or.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Thank you.
So that's his. I'm gonna take that.
Job. I'm going to search you. I'm going to remove the stuff that's on you. It's going to be property. It's going to be inventory. You're going to sign off that it's yours. The whole 9 yards will go through it. All right. So I'm just going to take this.
Yep.
All right. Here, if you can just stand right here.
Yep. Listen.
Put your left foot.
No, I'm cooperating with
Yep.
you.
No, I got you. If you could just put your left foot right here. Okay. Right there. Yep.
173.
Yeah,
Sean,
that's
anything
right.
else you want to toss in the truck for you other than these? Okay. Microphone you want to bring with you?
Lover.
I'm just going to remove your hat.
Lima, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Romeo, Paris, Tango, Alpha, Hotel, India, Echo, Mike, initial at November
Can I get my wallet? Yeah.
7/28/04.
I'm just going to take this chain off. All right.
Yeah, whatever. My wallet and my phone, please.
Here,
Just so I can make a call.
Roger.
Wow. You stupid my face and I just put it in. Wild.
Now, Sean is starting the victim game. He's going to keep saying from at this point to every other video we've seen that he's the true victim here. Not Fahey, not his family. That's not true. There's maybe two victims here. Sergeant Fahey and his family, due to the fact that you trespassed onto their property, you wouldn't leave in a timely manner when asked to, you were videoing even though you had no right to, and you caused an altercation to happen. The second victim might be your cameraman because you encouraged him to break the law. Now, Sean keeps saying that he's a journalist, he's a member of the press, but yet, how is it that he won't take accountability, which is one of the key fundamentals of being a journalist? You have to be accountable for your actions, for your stories, but you don't do that. You don't tell the truth. I mean, you're trying to say, well, I didn't see a no trespassing sign. Fine, but you saw the private road signs. those were telling you that it was a private road. It was not open to the public to go on. You might be a member of the press, but the press don't get to break the law. You broke the law. Now you're dealing with the consequences. You keep trying to intimidate, the prosecutors and the judge by saying that you're going to send billboard trucks after him. That just seems like you being a bully more than anything else.
You don't have anything else on you?
If you couldn't find it, I don't have anything hidden. So if you couldn't find it, there's nothing.
Yeah.
That's one of the bigger covers.
Is this one your phone or his phone?
That's my wallet, his phone.
Your wallet, his phone.
Right.
Got it. I gave him
Thanks, Sarge.
your keys as well to the generator and to the truck. I'm going to put them both in the same key ring.
Okay.
That way we don't lose them.
All right, thank you.
We have all the phones, all the wallets, so we should be good.
Okay. All right, thank you guys. I mean,
Let me put the AC on for you. Okay?
I can't believe that.
That guy's ID is
So are we BOP for the charges?
breach voyeurism.
One flash here. 141.
A few minutes later.
Taking the over.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for the guy.
Roger.
He's just some camera dude.
167.
167.
15 grade. You good back there?
Yeah, I'm good. I got a question. This is not gonna come up like I'm not getting no charge or anything, right?
What do you mean?
Like I'm not getting charged for this, right?
Wrong!
Like
Yeah.
I'm.
What do you mean? Like, you're not getting. You're getting. That's why you're in cuffs in the cruiser.
Ugh.
So yeah, right now you're getting the breach of peace. You heard them talking about the breach of peace and stuff. You heard them talking about the charges and stuff.
Yeah, but what does that do for me when I'm just recording?
The reason you're being charged with these charges are because you are a party to the crimes. You trespassed with Sean onto private property. You may not have known about the possible breach of the peace due to the fact that you were unaware of all the situations that have gone on with Sean and Sergeant Fahey, but that might get dropped later on. But the voyeurism will more than likely stick because you also didn't have permission to film. Sean's like, oh, I feel bad, he's just a cameraman. Well, why did you have to bring him? It's because you wanted the theatricality. You wanted more of a spectacle because you know that would get you more clicks and views. We've seen you act more theatrical when it comes to doing these things when you have a cameraman with you due to the fact that we've seen you act this way at several town meetings, as well as Leroy Truth, Garden State Accountability, and all the others who follow you around to these meetings. Because you know the more entertaining you can make it, the more eyes are going to watch it. You're not classified as a news source. You're not classified as media on YouTube. You're classified as entertainment. And that's what this is all about. It was trying to entertain your followers while you broke the law.
But you were part of. So the recording thing is where the voyeurism part comes in, and then the breach of peace was you were involved in the argument and the disturbance that happened.
Well, I wasn't involved in it because I didn't say anything.
We can, we can discuss that later because I gotta get you back and do some stuff. Okay. You want the window down? You want the window down? Are you good?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Yep. Scared corner.
So for the time being, since I gotta get my car out, I'm gonna put you in a cell. We're gonna take the handcuffs off. I'm just gonna, I got the car, I'm gonna put him in a cell because the other guy, I've gotta fuck the other guy too. So I'm just gonna move my car real quick. I'm gonna put him in a cell and then you can just hold that.
Yeah.
And then can you get the key?
Yeah. Do probably call.
Yep, yep.
Do you have it? Show off the property. I think your cell phone, wallet, key.
What is it? What are you looking for?
Got another cell phone.
I think we left it in the truck, didn't we?
Okay.
Yeah, right? I thought that's what.
There was 2 cell phones.
Okay, I'll talk to them on scene right now.
You guys, your microphone.
Hey Sean, I just wanted to give you an update. I'm the shift commander, so I deal with the bonds and all that kind of stuff. So he doesn't have any criminal history or anything like that, and I understand he lives in New York too. Okay, but he has a permanent residence. Yeah, he's not really like a flight risk or anything. So I'm gonna get him out of here. There is a bond attached to it, but it's basically he just signs his paperwork, and as long as he shows up to court, he's good to go.
Now we're at the part of Sean's arrest where he discussed in his live stream the infamous bond situation. Now, the shift commanders explained to him that he handles the bonds and he sets them, but seeing as Sean's cameraman doesn't have a criminal record and is out of state, they're going to make him sign what's known as a promise to appear, meaning he will be released without a cash bond and he would have to promise to show up for all of his court dates. Now, Sean would be facing what was told to him at that time would be a $10,000 bond. But he's also going to be explained why things are going the way they are. So let's take a listen.
Working on yours now, so once he gets fingerprinted and released, we'll start doing your processing, okay? Yeah, so I've been making notifications, obviously, because there's a police officer involved, so I had to notify his chain of command and the state's attorney's office as well, because there's a police officer involved.
Just for your records, it doesn't matter, I can post whatever you put, but I was just for your knowledge, for your records, when you're going through it,
Yep.
you know, 4-year business owner, lives at the same address,
Okay.
lives at the same where, like, I show up in court with that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, but
Okay.
and, you know, like, when you look at my history, I might get arrested, but I show up in court.
Okay, are you
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
a convicted felon?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's certain... Yeah, so it's like a little bit like an algorithm type thing.
And the plot thickens!
It's not going to be anything crazy significant, but once I look through everything...
I've been arrested in Connecticut before and got a promise to appear, so.
What was that for, the charge? They give you a promise to appear?
Huh?
They give you a promise to appear?
Yeah,
Living in out of state?
in Waterbury for
Oh, that's why. They're a really, really like huge city agency, so they probably didn't have the manpower to even process you or anything like that. They just give you a summons, right? Piece of paper?
No, they brought me into jail.
Oh, they did? Okay.
And I signed a paper saying I was literally there for an hour. But again, like, you do what you gotta do, but...
Yeah. I just want to keep you in the loop and let you know where we're going, because if I was in your situation, I'd want to feel the same way, right? So I'll have, are you doing anything right now? Do you know your lawyer's phone number?
Can I get his phone?
Yeah, we can do that. Can you grab his phone? We'll grab his lawyer's phone number, and then we'll use that phone over there, okay? Actually...
Now, before we go any further, let's talk about what the officer just said. He explained to Sean about the bond situation, and that it's done through an algorithm. More than likely, the algorithm looks at the charges and if there's a prior criminal history, such as Sean being a convicted felon, and it would establish what the bond would be. Now, depending on what the charges are listed at, they could be low bonds, and they could all be tallied up to, like Sean was told originally, the $10,000. However, if the one bond gets raised to being a felony level, like the voyeurism was, then yes, that would explain why the charges were increased and why the bond was increased as well. It's not that they were plotting to bankrupt him or try to take all of his money. It's because the computer's algorithm determined what the bond should be. And with the state policies and laws when it comes to bond, that explains why Sean had to pay more and would have to, his cameraman had to pay less, or would even have a chance of paying less. But let's see what happens next.
I can do all the paperwork in there,
Yeah.
and then we can just put it in.
Yeah, so what we'll do is when you talk to your attorney, it's a private conversation. So that phone is not recorded, so the officer will just be out of the room. You can have your own private time with your attorney. Obviously, you know that. But we'll do that in there. He'll go over a little bit of paperwork with you. All right, do you have any other questions? No. All right. Good with him?
Yes. 2 weeks, 25th, 10,000 not sure.
10,000 not sure. Yeah, what day of the week is the 25th?
Friday.
Yeah, that's fine. 2 Fridays?
Yeah, it's Friday.
The 25th or something work.
Yeah.
That's like the day before my birthday, right?
So I don't know if they explained it to you, but so you're getting released on a non-surety bond, which is because you don't have a criminal history. The reason it's a high non-surety bond is because you live in New York, right? So it's obviously you're a slight flight risk because it's a pain in the ass coming to Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
But that's where we're at. So he's going to finish processing you, and then you can be released. You understand you've been trespassed from that residence now, right?
Yeah.
So now if you show up at all for any reason, you'll be arrested because you're
Yeah,
following
I have nothing to do with that.
No, I just want to make sure you understand, okay?
Alright.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
We're saying there might be a problem with him coming in 2 weeks for the court date.
Yeah, but it has to. That's what I'm saying. You have to ask him because.
Well, you guys will have the same court date, more than likely.
But if he's even if he's not if he doesn't want me to bond out, then I would just do whatever he wants. So I'm not.
Well, so the officer will go over it with you, but a non-surety bond.
Because I can't even leave without him coming.
As you're saying, you don't have a way to get home.
Yeah.
So
I have a way to get home, but I kind of have to leave with him.
I understand.
I'm slightly confused here, and I think some of you are as well. The cameraman's trying to stick with Sean because he feels like he has to. Once he's been bonded out, he's free to leave. He said he has a way to get back home, but he's also saying that he has to stay with Sean. No, you don't, young man. You actually should be getting your own lawyer to handle this case. You shouldn't just rely on Sean, because Sean might throw you under the bus. But then again, you haven't made the best decisions on that day when you decided to follow him onto Fahey's property. I get it, you were doing your job by being a videographer and recording for him, but was it all really worth it? I mean, you now have been arrested. You have a criminal record at this point. For what? Some money to help this guy harass somebody who he's got a beef with? It just seems like you've made some poor decisions, and it sounds like you're going to keep making them.
So I'm gonna explain this in common terms, basically. So the bond that you have is essentially you signing saying that you're going to appear, and that if you don't appear, you're going to have this monetary value attached to it, if that makes sense. So it holds you accountable. I have to look at Sean's paperwork and everything. But you're basically, as soon as you're done here, you're going to walk out the front door.
Alright.
So you don't have to be held on a formal cash bond or anything like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to figure out Sean's situation. Okay. And then I understand you guys came together, but if he call me. If we do put a bond on him and he bonds out, you guys are going to court on the same day anyway.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you guys can come together, whatever you want.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand.
So you're going to show up to court regardless, though?
Yeah. I mean, I got to if I.
Well, you have to. You'll have a warrant if you don't show up to court for failure to appear. You know what I mean?
Get arrested.
Yeah, and deal with all that again. You don't want to deal with that.
Your bond is $75,000 cash surety. So I'm pretty sure you have to put up the whole thing. That's coming down from the top. So that's right now that's what it is. 75 cash surety. Yep.
It looks like Sean wasn't ready for the reality check that he just got there. I mean, we saw it on his face when they told him he's going to have to pay $75,000 cash surety bond, meaning he has to pay the full 75 or get a bail bondsman to cover it with the promises he will have to make to the bail bondsman. Why was his bond raised so high? Sean likes to say it's a conspiracy to punish him because Fahey is a cop. More than likely, it's the fact that you are a convicted felon. There is a prior history of you harassing Fahey, causing altercations, and the state is trying to make an example out of you. You got a felony charge of voyeurism with malice. He likes to say it shouldn't be voyeurism. Well, it is voyeurism with malice because there was no sexual-based elements to the crime. You went to videotape him for your own purpose to annoy him. That would be a malice. But the other charges were also raised due to the fact that, one, you had a prior history and you chose to ignore it and you caused a disturbance. And you did trespass even though you saw there was signage saying that you were on a private road and you chose to ignore it. And that's why your cameraman got a $50,000 bond.
So we'll give you a chance to call bondsman if you want to go that route. The whole thing, I'm just letting you know. Okay? But I'm just, yeah. We'll get through all of that.
It's $75,000 cash only bond.
Yes. I'm just letting you know. That's coming from the top. That's coming from the top. Okay.
As long as I can call bondsman,
Okay.
Hey, Sean. Got some info for you.
What's up?
So, our chief called the inspector from the court, like I told you he would, because there's a police officer involved. The inspector told us to add criminal trespass to your charges as well, and your bond is going to be set at $75,000 cash or surety. So you can do $75,000 cash, or you can get a bondsman, which is the surety option.
Everybody got that? Good.
Okay. Do you need another attorney phone call? Okay, I'll have one of the guys come back and give you another phone call, okay?
So, criminal trespass and breach of peace.
And voyeurism.
Voyeurism. So,
Yes.
breach of peace.
Yep.
Criminal trespass.
Yep.
Voyeurism.
Yes, sir. Okay. So like I just explained to Sean, so because there was a police officer involved, we had to notify the court. And they basically went over the whole situation. They advised us to charge you both with criminal trespass as well. Okay, and your bond is going to be $50,000 cash surety or 7%. Okay. So your bond has been increased. Okay.
So his is a 7% too. Or he could make it. Is it the shirt or is it with the bondsman?
No, that's for Sean.
Okay. Okay.
So he still has a 7%.
Okay. So you basically, like I was saying, it's either you pay the 50, or you get the bail bondsman. There's also an option for you to put down 7% of your $50,000 bond. So it's
that's for you. Yeah. So his is 75, so he doesn't have the percentage option. So he would have to have $75,000 cash or a bail bondsman to post for you. Okay.
So whatever 50 or whatever 7%.
I think it's 3,500.
Okay. Yeah.
What can I do for you, Sean?
What's going on here?
So his bond is $50,000. And the way that bonds work in Connecticut, so $50,000 or less, you can do 7% option. So the other officers explained that to him right now. So he does have that percentage option. If it's 50 or more, you can't do the percentage.
Can you give me his full name so I can have the bondsman talking about you, please?
His full name?
Yeah,
I'll have him write it down for you, okay? And I'll have somebody else come back and do
When I
it.
called bondsman, I just wanted to get him out too.
Okay, I'll have.
Well, at least it's nice of Sean to pay his bond since he got him arrested. I mean, think about it. Sean was been playing the victim to raise money for this arrest since the time it happened. He planned it out, actually. He knew he was going to get arrested. That's why he had a GoFundMe already pre-set up. But what accountability does Sean have right now? He's owning up to what he did and helped get that young man out of jail by getting the bail bondsman to pay for both him and himself. But why did you have to get him arrested in the first place? Why did you have to go onto Fahey's property? I get it. You wanted to ask him questions. But did you really think this entire stunt out? I mean, we've seen you go to the Nassau County Police Chief's house, and he didn't have a no trespassing sign on his property. So you could go onto his property. But the minute you saw those signs saying private road, you should have known better. Instead of playing the whole, oh, well, that's meant for vehicles and I'm not a vehicle. That's your stupidest logic you could use. Seeing something that says private shouldn't mean that it's private. You don't have permission to be there.
Have him give you the name. I'll have somebody else come in and give you an attorney phone call.
Okay.
All right. And then, do you have a bondsman?
I'm just going to call my lawyer and have him take care of it. Is there one?
Yeah, so there's There should be a list. There's a list in that room. I'll have them give that to you too.
Okay.
Okay? Yep.
Now we're going to end it here, folks. The remainder of the body cam footage shows the cameraman signing the new updated paperwork, and they explain to him what the new updated paperwork is. He signed his notice of rights paperwork before they added the criminal trespassing charges, so he had to sign a new copy with the amended charges added to it. As we all know, Sean has been playing the victim and saying he's done nothing wrong, but clearly, from what we saw in this video, it's not been a conspiracy against Sean. It's been the consequences of his own stupidity. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial of Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I can never thank you enough.